Hooray, we're not super late Queen and King for once.
Wow.
We're usually like really late because like we're trying on a cosplay or whatever and something goes wrong, but honestly after like this weekend I'm a little bit cosplayed out.
I'm gonna be honest, my face needs like a couple of days to actually go and breathe and not have... I wore clown makeup for like 10 hours on Saturday, and then I wore...
Look, we always like figuratively wear clown makeup, but like yeah, this weekend we like literally wore it.
We were literal clowns.
Oh,
We were also the entire circus.
I was gonna be Orochimaru, so that's kind of a clown, but like I forgot like a part of his costume, so I did not wear it this weekend. Oof, gosh, gorsh. Let me. Plus, I would have shot my hair.
Oh yeah, he finally got his hair done.
Hair dyed, cut. Looks nice.
Mine's in the growing out phase, so it's not as cool and interesting and shit.
You know, speaking of hair, it's kind of crazy seeing because like a lot of like people in the Tennessee community I've not really seen recently. It's been like probably since like some 2019ish since I've seen some of these people here. Like I've only seen them kind of recently, and it's like their COVID time skip. Like COVID hit them hard because like before COVID, like they had the entire hair of like entire like head of like dark hair. There's some people like nowadays their hair is like mostly gray. It's like, yeah, I get it. Like we're getting older, but it feels like your hair shouldn't be this gray yet.
To be fair, he also has a kid, so maybe that's also why the hair's kind of went gray kind of early.
Well, not just he, but she. There's like someone else like too. I was like, man, your hair's like,
oh yeah,
hair's gray. You gotta be like your early 30s. It's like a little bit too early for that shit, but
it's the world we live in.
It's stressful out there, man. Like every day you hear about something horrible happening.
Yeah, so, and it doesn't help, when it's like you're finding out that like fucking firefighters are literally getting shot at because of fucking crazy people. It's like the world's a fucking crazy place. I don't blame people for kind of like
your hair just goes gray like a doe's, like
yeah.
in Ace Attorney. A spoiler, I guess.
I mean, real and valid.
Alrighty. Yeah, it's been several years since I've been to a Akaicon. Like, when was the first time I ever went?
That was when it was the last time I saw Zozie. So I want to say that was 20... When did we do the fucking, like...
When was the first time we went, I mean? Like, was that, like, 2014, 2015, maybe? 2016?
Yeah, 2016.
Probably around mid-2010, so around, like, 10 years ago.
It was basically because we're like, MTAC sucks, let's go to a different con. I actually know the people who run the fucking con. And there's a genuine consensus across the, like, the Middle Tennessee area that, like... Yeah... MTAC needs to get their act together, basically. Like, I heard multiple people saying, oh yeah, MTAC is, like, really overcrowded, it doesn't feel right, and everyone was, like, actually praising this venue because it's, like, just the right size.
Yeah, and, last time I went was probably, like, 2018, 2019, like, late 2010, so, like, right before the pandemic, and, like, I had a good time last time, like, kind of beforehand. It was kind of like in the more urbanized area, but this time it's in like Lebanon. It's been like Lebanon for a while. Like the last time I went, it was in the same location. But actually, like last time I went, I lived in like Bowling Green still, so like I didn't have a hotel. I drove there, and the path the path that took me, I didn't believe it was like out in the middle of nowhere, but it's actually not. Like
it's also
like I guess 5 minutes away. There's like a ton of restaurants and like whatnot, which I like. We'll get into that. Like,
yeah, it's also because Lebanon, just like all parts of Nashville, is growing rapidly because everyone's trying to get the fuck out of Asheville because everyone's getting priced out of Nashville.
Like,
so
Lebanon's Lebanon's like starting to become big when like there's a Whataburger there. And I saw a sign for like an In-N-Out Burger. It's like, you guys are getting the Colorado Springs treatment, huh?
Yeah, and you go out towards Stillwater. Stillwater used to be a lot more, like, rural and shit. Like, there is still some rural elements, which we'll get into, like, kind of later on, when we talk about the things that we did on Sunday. But it's, like, it's slowly getting, like, God, Amon, shut up. I love you. Yeah, I'm like, what is she She's flipping the fuck out for no reason.
Flipping about nothing.
Yeah, for absolutely nothing. So...
Oh, and by the way, like, oh yeah, we'll talk about the epic victory. By the way, guys, like, I tried to contact the boys. They were doing judgment tonight, and I didn't hear anything, so honestly, I may just take it easy and just, like, talk about Akaicon for an hour and kind of call it... Because also we got, like, a Hoozle stream, like, tomorrow with Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, we got Hoozle stream.
So, I'll probably do, like, a proper game stream later on this week. I don't know what I'll do.
I mean, that is up to you. That is your choice. I don't know.
I don't know either.
I'm still kind of like, damn, what the hell am I gonna do? Oh yeah, we'll get to the cool victory shit later.
Oh yeah, like
so yeah. What?
I like to play music in the background.
Excuse me, guys.
What the hell happened there? I was like trying to open up the. Oh yeah, my browser just crashed. That's fun.
I mean, that's just.
Sorry guys. There we go.
That's just Brave. That's just Brave browser.
Nashville got crazy. Oh god, like the apartment I used to live in was expensive like 10 years ago. It's probably like way more expensive now. Alrighty, gamers.
I also sent you a bunch of stuff too, like yesterday, but that's gonna be you're gonna want to go up.
Okay.
You're gonna also make sure you want to go and keep that private.
Oh yeah, I'm just trying to figure out a good place to start here with the photos.
Looks like you're
keep talking though.
Looks like you're kind of going backwards. Yeah, so, like, we kind of left, like, Friday during the day, and it was, like, you know, honestly, the drive there is not bad. It doesn't take you through, like, the nice parts of, like, you know, it doesn't really take you down 65 anymore, because Lebanon's kind of, like, out there.
Sorry, where the hell is the beginning here?
I don't know where the beginning is.
Because I sent you the photos in order, but, like, I guess Facebook Messenger for some reason decided to like go a different direction here and not get the photos in order from like, you know.
It looks like you're going backwards.
Okay, but I'll keep going backwards so I'll get to the beginning.
Yeah, you keep going backwards. Just keep going backwards till pretty much you go and get to there you go, you're at the But yeah, so drive there wasn't too bad. We got to our hotel around like 2-ish, give or take. Like it was honestly still kind of early. Ned, I'm gonna tell you right fucking now. Fuck this like summer heat.
All right, I'm gonna just like I'm just gonna like Google Drive it because Facebook doesn't want to play nice here.
Yeah,
so.
Facebook's not playing nice. So like pretty much like when we got to our hotel room, I was like sweating like fucking crazy. Like I was like, all right, I need to do. I've got the risque cosplay tonight. I don't know if I want to go throw on like Seiko. And he's like, you want to go throw it on? You know, I'm like, dude. It's hot as fuck. I don't want to throw this on and like.
Oh yeah, like she was like, I want to cosplay. It's like we're at a con, you got to cosplay, you know.
I mean, I was gonna go cosplay later. I just didn't feel like doing it right then and there. So.
Also, well, not only was it like sunny outside and hot, but it was like sporadically
storming.
Storming, yeah. And we'll get to like how that kind of affected the con a little bit. But yeah, like we drove like, you know, in the heat and like. Halfway through, it just started like downpouring. You could like barely see the road. It's like, man, pick a season, man.
Pick a season. Pick a struggle.
Is it spring? Or is it like, you know, summer? Like, what is it here?
Like that's the thing is like I really wish like, you know, Mother Nature could actually go and fucking choose one or the other. I'm sick of it raining every fucking day. I'm sick of this shit. Send that shit to like fucking like Idaho. They're like fucking on fire or some shit. Send it to fucking Colorado. Actually, no, apparently Colorado's getting, like, hailstorms like crazy now.
Oh, God. My car is still, like, beaten to death by the Colorado hell because, like, insurance would not fix that shit.
Yeah, so it's fucking gay. But, yeah, so we got there. Obviously, badge pickup was very easy because they are, like, a small con.
Sorry, I was selecting all the photos, upload to Google Drive, and then, like, for some reason, it, like, hyper-focused on, like, one photo, and, like, I try to go back, and for some reason, it, like, exits me out entirely, so I gotta, like, redo this entire selection again.
Oh, my freaking God. Yeah, so...
No! I do not want to select a single photo to upload to Drive. I want to, like, select multiple.
No, you must do all of it. But, yeah, so, like, the thing is that I don't know what the total is for this convention. Like... They told me that the pre-reg was at like 900 something. Like that's what they were saying. I don't know actually how many bodies actually came through the turnstile and whatnot. How many they counted. It's not a big con. It is a small con. It is.
Sounds like you're talking about like body count.
I mean, it might be a body count.
Oh God, no.
It's a literal body count. Get it? Because as many bodies are being counted as you go through the door. Ha! I'm funny, please. Oh, I want to die someday.
I want to die too.
I'm still a little bit tired because, like, my God, this weekend, like, it's really funny because, like, it doesn't feel like you would do all that much because it's a tiny fucking convention.
Yeah, for one thing, it's like, 3 days instead of 4 in like MomoCon, and like we don't have to walk that much, and like we're not getting really drunk because like I have to like drive back and forth, so I at best have like a Mike's Hard Lemonade or two, like nothing like humongous. So I'm pretty damn sober throughout the entire con, but like yeah, for some reason like Akaicon just kind of we felt tired. We went to bed pretty early and slept pretty late. So
it's probably honestly because of the heat. I don't think you and I actually like had enough like potassium and sodium and whatnot. So like we were hot. We were drinking water.
I was drinking water like crazy because
but not enough sodium and potassium.
Everybody gotta remind you that you gotta drink water.
Hydrate or die straight.
I think it's so damn clever when you say the phrase hydrate or dehydrate. It's like, yeah, that was cool back in like 10 years ago or whatever.
I think hydrate or die straight was actually kind of a funnier one because it's like a fucking like new take on like hydrate or dehydrate.
Yeah, because like it's Pride Month, hydrate or die straight.
Hydrate or die straight.
So,
speaking of Pride Month, I'm gonna be honest. Like, Akaicon was the most like Pride level stuff I've done all fucking like Pride Month. Like, I'm not one of those people who like really goes to Pride as much anymore. Nothing against it. I just. One, the weather's been absolute garbage. Two, I don't feel like driving out to Lexington, which is where the good one is. Don't go to the fucking. Apparently, the one in Louisville sucks. Don't go to there.
Tennessee is like kind of facing a bunch of weird puritanical law. So like these cons are kind of like a rebellion of that.
Yeah,
way. Like,
and a lot of the staff is obviously a part of the diversity spectrum. I don't know how to fucking describe it. Like, DEI, they woke, I guess it's okay. Like, I've known a lot of them pre-transition. I've known a lot of them post-transition. Like, so, they're definitely more like that. They definitely, are kind of like, alright, it's a safe space for all, regardless of who the fuck you are, what your pronouns are, what your body size is, what you look like.
Everybody's safe unless you're Steven Seagal. He doesn't deserve a safe space.
Yes.
Let me read the chat here. Sorry guys, busy uploading some photos because my phone was being dumb. All right, live stream and pick a weather. I don't know. No, giving Google Chrome all your RAM. No, I use Brave browser, not Google Chrome.
Yeah, who the fuck uses Google Chrome? That's fucking gay.
Lebanon, pronounced Lebanon, is a toilet. Not used to be nice, but it's getting worse. Work down, brought AC finally. 3 summers. That was 3 summers.
How did you suffer through 3 summers of that? Reese, like, you told me you lost, like, a shitload of weight last year. I thought, you guys got that fixed, like late last year.
I couldn't imagine, sleeping, in the heat,
You're stronger than me.
Every summer you see, rage bait posts where, there's, it's the same news agency saying, put your thermostat on 82 degrees when you're sleeping, and, everybody's like, fuck no.
I would kill myself.
Bro, you ever tried to, you ever had insomnia and you couldn't sleep, so you, Googled how to fall asleep? Every article's the same thing, and one of the same things they say is, have your room temperature be between, 60 to 70 degrees, so, I did sleeping 80 degrees. I mean, some people could do it probably fine, but I cannot, so suck my cock.
I'll be honest, when this room gets to fucking close to 80, I'm like, shit, this kind of sucks, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But I don't want to go and run up the AC bill, so I just go and say fuck it and just fucking try to not go and do all that. And so
oh dang, that Google Drive stuff uploaded fast. Let me just get the pictures out right now.
Double check to make sure you didn't upload anything too spicy.
I did not, but let me double check.
Yeah.
Alrighty,
Double check.
I don't think uploading pictures of our
okay.
Digital Circus episode 5 outtakes. Let's just try that.
You did not upload the Digital Circus episode 5 outtakes.
Upload a photo just you as Palmy, that's it though.
Okay, alright. Let me
Alright, so I guess this is start right here at the beginning. In the beginning, Joyce is shrinking like an AIDS. Oh my god, AIDS jokes. Yeah, so we decided to kind of last minute do a digital circus, anime, Jackson Pomni from episode 5. I mean, if you haven't seen I guess I'm gonna play a little bit here.
Oh, and also, while you are doing that, I'll upload my photos to here too because there was a lot that I took out of.
Okay.
out of there's a lot that I took
Yeah.
that never ended up here.
Yeah, there's like a scene here where they're like animeified, I decided to just do like Jax and Pomni because I got a little Jax costume in Spirit Halloween, but I kind of like the mask with the little like the actual like body kind of feels like a onesie, which is onesies are kind of cool and all, but I don't know for a con. But yeah, I just did this version here. I 3D printed out I took Trash Queen's Nokotan cosplay and just kind of took out the little like ribbon part and like put a blue and red and also like put a yellow one on there because can't really see it here, but yeah, she got a yellow little thing covering the red and blue ribbons, obviously. And I just like the detail where they give all the characters 5 fingers during the anime because Japan's like serious business about that. I 3D print out like his little badge there, which was pretty easy to do. Actually, somebody like did it for free for me because I generated the shape of it or whatever. But like, I was having issues printing, and some dude actually like for free helped me get that sorted out. So yeah, like we stay at the Cedar Inn, which is it's about 7-minute drive from the con, because the Bureau like center doesn't really have a host hotel. Like a lot of like conventions, the center is connected to a hotel or whatever, but this one's kind of like out in the middle of nowhere, so kind of the closest hotels like this one here. It's about 7-minute drive, and it's kind of old fashioned too. You have to like call to check in, like no internet like check in here, which is maybe saved off the awkward nerds and let us like like get a room or whatever, which I kind of like. It's also pretty cheap. It's like $90 a night. The room is like pretty nice too. It has like pretty much everything you need out of a hotel. Has a fridge,
Okay.
a microwave. Actually, the microwave has little plug-ins in it too, which is kind of nice. Has a pretty nice shower, and the hotel like soap and shit. It's actually like name brand. It's like Dove and shit, which is kind of nice.
Cool. I also uploaded my photos to the Akaicon folder too.
So we got a twin room. We didn't really get to choose the room we got, but the beds are kind of small, but they're just big enough to like fit us both comfortably. So I ain't complaining too much there. One thing I did like, actually, they apparently not have housekeeping this weekend, but they have, instead of like having like things to hang over the doorknob, they have like magnets. They just put on the door, which is kind of nice because like, I swear to God, every time I hang up a little thing on the doorknob, it falls off because like I close the door too like violently or something happens, it just falls off, and like I'm like, I go to bed like 3 in the morning and I'm drunk and like, and 9 a.m. or whatever here, knock, housekeeping. And like once it happens, I cannot go back to sleep. So I'm glad for a magnet that actually sticks to the door. It's pretty nice. More hotels should do this,
Yeah, this is like honestly, this was probably the best thing. It's like, dang, like okay, yeah. See, I included all of my shit.
Okay, we'll go through my shit first then.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
So yeah, first we arrived and did the Shinji cosplayers on the thumbnail because like I thought it'd be funny.
This guy was like, it was literally as he walked in and he went, "Oh my gosh, I love your cosplays," and I went, "Oh my gosh, I love your cosplay too." And I said, "Can I get a picture?" So I deadass asked this guy to go and sit in the middle of the fucking road while I took a picture.
And usually the thumbnail would be like something more self-indulgent, like when Jack's cosplay or you winning the trophy, but like honestly, like Shinji here is like the main dude.
It's okay for it to look like that. I actually don't mind it. It's kind of funny. Like, okay, maybe something more self-indulgent would be kind of funny, but, people, I'll get to it later after we go and start talking about all that shit, but, like, yeah, people apparently are like, damn, you really didn't even tell any of us that you were the person who won. I'm like, yeah, because I like to be humble, and, I don't want to go and just walk up and be like, I know what you won. Because it's fucking shitty.
Alright, I'm just gonna, like...
A Studio Ghibli City Pop soundtrack.
I'm just gonna have like background music. I'm gonna do some of the City Pop Studio Ghibli thing, which is probably AI generated, but it's probably good for copyright reasons or whatever. Anyways, just as background music. If it gets too annoying, let me know. Go down.
Right. There you go.
All right,
you
so
literally can press the arrow.
When you enter here, yeah, there wasn't showing earlier. So let me also see like how the pictures look on our ends here. They probably look fine, right? I imagine they do.
I'm gonna assume that they do.
I mean, I can just like, yeah, it looks fine, okay.
Okay, cool.
As you can see here, a ton of just, there's a billboard where it keeps, like, updating with, like, just funny drawings and whatnot.
Yeah, it's a community board for, like, people to go and draw shit, and it's like, here's some fun stuff.
Got I see Among Us, Sans, Undertale, Adventure Time. I see Audrey, too, over there. Shadow, looking all fluffy.
Speaking of Audrey too, did we get a?
Yes, I did.
You got a photo of them? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
There's little community board stickers and like badge ribbons. Yes, badge ribbon culture has gotten the Tennessee's cons on. I'm here for it.
I love it. People get so happy when you go give them a badge, and the best
stickers.
part is like, it's the best advertising because I go and give this shit out to people. Worst comes to worst, they forget to skew the QR code. Best comes to best, they go and start following our stuff. And I've gotten like some pretty steady Instagram followers out of this.
Yeah, like we had business cards earlier, and business cards you'll just throw away. And also our business card, like, use the actual link on there, and that kind of deters people because you have to like type it in and shit. So like, I'm glad to have like a badge removal, just stick on the badge and like scan it.
I'm gonna be honest. I never keep business cards. All right. Oh yeah. There's me.
Yeah, here's the check-in. Friend Shannon in the blue with the blue hair. You can see a Whataburger cup next there. Big thing of hand sanitizer. I just like.
They were actually very good about hand sanitizer.
Yeah, because like most places I've been to, it's like they have like little hand sanitizer booths, but it's like they are empty, always empty. But this one was pretty well stocked.
Listen, I know my friend was doing a roast panel about stinky weebs, but I'm like, okay, Akaicon is one of the few cons where I personally don't think the stinky weebs honestly exist. Like, you have not seen stinky weebs until that fucking game room.
Okay, so we did the Diller Hall and like hard tough in this picture, but like there was a brief power outage that lasted like 10 seconds because there was like thunderstorming like crazy, and then power went back on luckily, so no troubles with like buying our shit. But that's just kind of interesting. Little crochet booth. I didn't buy anything from here because it was kind of expensive.
Yeah, they wanted like $100 for two of those big ones, or like $60 for one, and it's like, okay, you're cute, but I don't have $60 for you.
Yeah, like just a weeping angel statue in the middle of.
Yeah, I don't know why the fuck that was there.
I got a little Kuma drawing here. Ralsei, Garfield. Here, I just
sus.
I always like anime cons too because they have the funniest.
The AO3 tragedy of 2023.
What the hell is that?
I know what the AO3 tragedy of 2023 is. It's basically in 2023, AO3 was almost taken down because of stupid fucking Puritans, and pretty much they were like bordering on like a copyright issue, I think, as well. Like they're basically under fire.
No babies on board.
This man ate my son.
OMWTFYB. I'm on my way to fuck your bitch, probably.
Back the blue and it's Sonic.
It just oh yeah, there's like sheriffs with like dogs you can pet, which is kind of cool.
Dude, apparently one of those sheriffs like was hitting on like one of my friends actually after the drag show.
Oh no.
Yeah.
All right, so like you do gotta like walk like from different. There's like some talent rooms from like different buildings, the game rooms in different building and everything. There's like little food trucks outside, which is pretty cool. But like some of them kind of leave early. We want to get some coffee, and they kind of like tell us to go away and like drove away. So that kind of sucked. But I did. There wasn't too much of a walk. I will say, it kind of did suck when the rain happened, but it is what it is. I do kind of think I do kind of feel like sorry, I heard singing. I do feel like the bureau should like maybe like have a little like roofed pathway or something maybe, but probably not gonna do that. That's probably too much of an investment.
That's too much work. That's too much money.
Yeah, that's a cute little building there.
Yeah, they got some really cute buildings.
Yeah, this is the
game room.
Yeah, which not bad. Obviously, like this is no MagFest or like even MomoCon game room, but it's kind of like nice. Has a good collection of like rhythm games. Has a like a Miss Pac-Man Galaga machine. Not too many like old school arcade machines, but a good mixture of like like fighting machines. Analog gaming. It's pretty nice.
You can take our rain. Josuke, you want rain from here?
There was a really cool
I'll push out west for you.
Game that had a shooting mechanic that was kind of interesting.
Oh yeah, the
I only played like once. Yeah, this one.
Yeah,
here.
this one here. I play that sometimes. It's fun. The music, gun.
There's Mudahar and some woman. Let's see here. Oh yeah,
Dude, that guy literally did look like Mudahar. Like, I'm not trying to be fucking mean, but he literally did look like Mudahar.
Oh yeah, we played like the TMNT fighting game on the SNES.
This game fucking sucked. Oh my god. It's so shitty.
It's a Street Fighter clone, but it's kind of like, it's charming its own way, I guess. It's TV time badge ribbon. I went to an Undertale Delta Ring discussion panel. It was pretty fun. It lasted like an hour and a half.
Someone let me hold their Ralsei, so I got to go and hold their Ralsei.
Yeah, I want to get that still, but it was kind of nice actually being able to see it and touch it and everything. Here's, I guess, like some theories they're talking about here. Asgore was a... This sounds like schizo ramblings, and I love it.
Okay, yeah, so the Woody fucking theory is basically this theory that, I think it's like Mike, one of the bosses from Chapter 4 is Woody or some shit like that, or they were thinking that the final boss, like the final Chapter 3 boss was gonna be something like, you got a friend in me, relevant.
See,
or whatever.
Yeah. I like the Undertale games, I like the Deltarune games, but I'm not involved with the community anyway. I think back in like the Undertale era, like the community kind of scared me off because of like how annoying they were. I know they're kind of better nowadays.
Human Tail.
But well, seems like Deltarune fandom is like mostly pretty chill. And
just don't bring up Chris's pronouns and you'll be fine.
I mean, people on the panel were calling Chris both he and they. Nobody cared.
No one fucking cared. Like, okay, alright, if you don't know what Human Tail is, Google it, shitlord. There's a reason why I did not fuck with Undertale fans. Just Google Human Tail.
Okay, I like this dude's in there. I don't know why.
Burrito.
Yeah, we said Chipotle. There's like a Chipotle nearby. There's the Tina cosplay and the Spantum. They're doing yaoi shit.
Yeah, these two, there's like that photo of the two guys, of the Spantum and the Tenna, like shaking each other. That was, I think, the Spantum was the same one that was getting shaken.
The Tenna cosplayer has a pretty decently sized Twitter. Like not huge or anything, but like 10K followers, and mostly just like posting about like they got art or whatever. Let me try to find them real fast though, because I was looking earlier.
Dang, you actually went and got their Twitter?
I mean, I was looking through like Twitter, like, you know, see there's any post about Akaicon, and like I think I found their Twitter account.
Oh, cool! I didn't even bother to go look.
Let me see if I can find it. So I've been kind of like off Twitter. And if I want to search anything on Twitter, what you gotta do is go to what's called X-Cancel. X-Cancel lets you like search for anything without naming a Twitter account. It's pretty nice. Type in Akaicon. You gotta like deal with this like screen or whatever. You can see some posts here. Honestly, it's a pretty like clean way to look at Twitter, you know, without like the bullshit. I think it's their account here. Yeah, neat. ADHD, Linktree. Yeah, let's do art and shit like Instagram. We got a YouTube channel that's like not huge or anything, but more subscribers than I have. Yeah, little animations and whatnot. And you know, I'll give them a subscription. Making like I want to talk to more people on this channel like how I used to, but it's so hard to actually like reach out to people because I feel like half the time I get ignored or like it's like, oh yeah, let's collaborate, yeah, let's collaborate, and they never do. So that's like a little bit discouraging, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it.
Like, I got a Whataburger nearby, which is like pretty nice because if you've never been to Whataburger, like all locations are 24 hours, so you know you can go like after midnight and have like a little. And what's also called Whataburger is like their breakfast hours, man. It's from 11 p.m. to 11 a.m. So it's like it's not all day, but it's like it's late at night.
It's good enough. Yeah, I know. It was funny because like I was after like right as I was about to go on like. After I finished my routine in Risque, I just was like, I want fucking Whataburger so badly. And the guy, one of the guys who performed after me was like, dude, I get it. Oh, that sounds so good. Oh, yeah, the Itasha cars. Man. Apparently there was a lot of good ones.
And somebody dinged their car. That sucks.
Ow.
Poor Turbo Granny. The Under 2 cosplay, like this, besides like you, this is my favorite like Risque cosplay performance because like him and like a Seymour cosplayer were like.
I'm gonna be honest. I thought those two were actually gonna win.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. Like that's why like when DZ, one of the co-con chairs said, "You look so fucking shocked." I'm like, yeah, because I was expecting the fucking Audrey 2 to fucking win, not me.
Against Audrey 2 and a Hatsune Miku, Brazilian Miku cosplayer who like brought an inflatable.
Yeah, so a girl fucking brought an inflatable pool and, like, literally pulled out some, like, sparkle thing. I really wish I could have taken pictures of this, but there are no photos allowed. Yeah. Like, only con staff can go and take photos of it, so it's like, I'll get the photos eventually, like, in probably a couple of weeks, but, like, I really, really, really wish I could have taken pictures of their performance, because it was really adorable.
Maybe they have, maybe they ding you, like, if your stuff's not anime or whatever, but, I mean, Hatsune Miku is kind of anime, but also it's kind of like fan art, I guess.
Apparently what it came down to was who actually, like, was the most confident and had the most stage presence, I guess. The guy who did the Seymour did come behind stage and actually did go and say, dude, I totally fucked up my routine. You know, like, it's fine.
All good.
He's like, it's like, I fucked up. I'm like, dude, we all fuck up. I almost hit a fucking speaker with my shoe.
That's the Oitakus. It's a punk band. It's like anime punk music, talking about like she expected them talking about.
They went on a whole tirade about lolicons for 30 seconds. It was kind of hilarious.
I usually think the anti-lolicon stuff's cringe, but honestly, like in the context of punk, it's like that's kind of like their version of like Nazi punks, you know? It's the antagonist. So,
yeah, no,
like,
it's their version of like hating Nazis, basically.
Although I like that there's some of their songs that like they're like lolicon stuff. Like one of their songs is like it's called Say No to Boku no Pico, and it's like that's Shotokan, different things here. I guess they're kind of the same thing, but like I'm very semantical about this, dude.
You're semantical about if it's Shotokan or lolicon.
But yeah,
and there's our monetization.
Kind of the new album though, and their shit's pretty good. I wish they could come to our little parties or whatever.
Dude, this would be like super tight at like B-Day-Con.
One of their songs about King of the Hill anime.
Yep, they have a song about King of the Hill. It's fucking great.
Yeah, like oh yeah, they threw like soap and like shit deodorant.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna say right now, thank you for that deodorant though, because I couldn't find my deodorant when I got back, and I was like, shit, I don't know where I put my deodorant because I misplaced it. And I just used that one. I said, fuck it.
There's the bar, which they got their own like little. I guess like complain about the Akaicon bars. Like there aren't many two drinks like themed after like anime characters like a lot of cons do, but these are pretty good. I have like a Mr. Cookie Dough, which is just basically cookie dough, moonshine, and Dr. Pepper. It's like a combination they think wouldn't work, but it kind of does. The price ain't too bad.
I had the birthday smash. That I'm gonna say right now, that tasted more like pineapple juice than the actual alcohol. So I don't know how much alcohol they actually put in that thing.
Like I said, it's not really a drinking party con, and you gotta like drive back. But I had like a drink or two.
It was enough for me to like actually go and like feel confident with performance.
More billboard shit here of Kirby the Fat Ass.
Boku wa Dr. Choppa.
Let's see here.
And Heels. FNAF. FNAF. I have Soren approved. Gotta go fast.
Among Us.
Dude, if I had like better drawing skills, I would just fucking like do that. But I'm bad with drawing stuff. There we go. Use it for Akaicon 2026.
So we got, I guess, Call Me Surf, Akuma and a Bonnie.
Jenny.
Jenny, sorry, Jenny. Finally get to see like a Jenny with the proper like goggles. I will say I'm still waiting for like, you know, somebody to bring their kid and like have their kid dress as Bonnie and with the sapphire scales. I'm still waiting for that.
Dude, felt.
Oh, there's another Tenna. Sorry, two Tennas.
Yeah, actually there were 3.
Oh, really?
The third one was the singer of the Oitakus on Sunday.
Cool.
Trafalgar D. Law, he's sad.
Oh, damn.
Tenna, Spamton G. Spamton.
Alright, we just had a...
I look so fucking tired.
Yeah, we had some BJ's hot chicken, and like it's pretty good.
Yeah, it was really good.
Honestly, like it's not. I always go for the hottest flavors. You know what I mean? The hottest flavors.
Yeah. And
sometimes I cannot even finish like the chicken tenders because they're so hot. But that's why ain't too bad. It's definitely like a fuck up your stomach a little bit, but
I got hot just because I knew it was gonna fuck me up.
Also, like,
oh yeah, these 3 dogs just went fucking crazy as soon as like he walked out the door.
Yeah, here's Pomni.
I look so fucking tired.
Oh yeah.
There's me.
Julia.
Me and
Usa Tommy.
Me and Usa.
All right, so like here's our Jackbox panel. We had like a Jackbox and Drawful panel with, like custom like prompts. And I took some pictures of the funniest prompts I got. It was a pretty good attendance. Like nobody really left, and like we had a good time. Like
the only people who left after. Okay, so I had a rule that I didn't want multiple people playing, just because like some of them really wanted to go play and they didn't get into the first games, and a lot of them have fucking trigger finger. And I swear to God, the Buggy and Shanks girls, like y'all are fucking great. But my God, you guys have like the fastest fingers known to God and man. Right. So I had to kick them out of like 2 games. I was like, I felt kind of bad. I'm like, listen. I don't mind both of you playing, but just please play 2 separate games. So, yeah, this one girl was like, I want to be in. I'm like, all right, here's what we're going to do. So we kind of learned that next time we do this, we pick 8 volunteers first.
Yeah.
And then give them a code. And then do that. Just because, like, if we say, hey, all of you do all of you do this at once, it just causes like chaos. And you know, I got rid of a good majority of my Ace Attorney badges, most of the stickers, and I'll probably just go keep that for future cons and stuff.
3 secret workouts that Tommy needs to become One Punch Man. Sucking dick, sucking
Hello,
cock,
Shala.
sucking penis.
Penis.
Oh my god. If 4 kids look less blah blah, what strange creative decision when they make us have you the hentai? All religious symbols are removed, more teen now, everyone's a horse now.
The horse thing is our own joke. Oh yeah, the deadly car. Wheelchair lovers.
4chan do a dating sim.
I laughed at that one too.
The actual prompt here is nursing home, oh man, Yally. Just like the skibbity.
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't see Fern. I saw Link and like fucking.
Yeah, the actual prompt here is Fern teaches Freer in the ways of the brain rot. And this is supposed to be How's moving double wide. Someone just
Owl's moving double wide.
My vision was like a double wide trailer, but people just uploaded pictures of the bot.
People just thought it was an ass.
This is like another
more
like anime recommendation like panel.
Oh yeah, this fucking like hamster sexy anime.
Simple Gear GX looks pretty tight. What's this picture of just in bed?
And don't worry about it.
Let's see here. Okay. Nothing lewd. Oh yeah, slight complaint about the hotel. The TV is small and it's like way high.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest. I was having trouble fucking like watching odds. Like.
Oh yeah, also like to go to the input, you have to like click function, then support, and go to source list. I don't know why so many hotel TVs make it hard to like get to the inputs.
Because they're from 1990. Oh yeah, the remote's kind of like.
Oh yeah, like you're not mean to propaganda. Thick Omni-Man saves lives.
I took a picture of that too.
Here's my Chris, looking like a hentai protagonist. Bathroom.
Not a bathroom. Not a bathroom.
Someone stop them.
This was I think it was a coaching, like, fucking, like, flyer, but I was, like, reading and I was, like, laughing.
Oh, yes, our Deltarune shoot. Yeah, we had a little Deltarune meetup at Sunday at noon. Usually we don't really cosplay on Sunday, but obviously this is, like, a 3-day con, so, like, I still got, like, one in me, you know. I am, like, 10 chapters behind One Piece. I mean, the newest chapter is pretty crazy.
Yeah, dude, you're not missing anything with Shanks and Buggy thus far. Actually...
Let's see here, Google, yeah.
But, yeah, you have to go catch up. Go catch up. It's getting pretty fire right now.
I have to go through my history here to find the stream, but the Photo Bro is basically like this like group of like black nerd photographers, like who've been doing this for like over a decade at this point. Like they had a little like live stream at their photo booth, which is like located in the game room. I even know we're being recorded, but like here's the recording stream or whatever.
Yeah, like pretty much. Yeah, I was like, oh, cool. I didn't even know you had a live feed set up, which I mean, I don't fucking care.
Yeah, like see if I can find it here. All right, there's the channel. I cannot find it for some reason. Cause it's spelled weird. It's like P-H-E-A-T-E-A.
Yeah, they have a very odd spelling of their name. So
all right, yeah, you just.
There you go.
The actual photos will probably be out soonish, but like I did take some behind the scenes photos.
Yeah, I'm not rushing him.
Like I like how Santa art the clowns there. I mean, I can't really rush like free photos, like.
He's taken so much this weekend. All three of them.
All right. Yeah,
Mage, Rashad, and Tony have all taken so many photos this weekend.
I look a lot skinnier than I once did, which is kind of nice.
Dude, I'm gonna be honest. That fit better than when you even like threw on Chris for like our first time with Chris and Mrs. Dude, I'm just gonna warn everyone right now. I was not expecting my butt to be this big in this outfit.
No.
Yeah, it's really funny.
And there's like Chris and like I'll actually see the final.
All the darkners. Oh yeah. So that Tenna is the singer for the Oitakus. I don't actually know their name.
Well, I just noticed that like one Tenna has like a silver TV, one has purple TV, one's a blue TV.
Yep. They all have different TVs.
Ah.
Yeah. I don't know. That's how I could tell them all apart. There we go. That's Toriel. She was a sweetie. And there's the Sans. The guy came dressed as Sans.
Like a human Sans.
Yep, a human Sans. And there was like Metaton and like Tenna, like Yaoi. Like the Metaton apparently was in the risque cosplay in the drag show.
Here's me kicking Sans there. Alrighty, well,
there we go.
Let's see here. I love that, man. 10 chapters behind. Oh yeah, I read that comment already. Oh yeah, that's a
She's
good photo.
reading Bible verses to her daughter.
I'm glad there was a Noel because like a lot of Noels, there's like a bunch of Noels, but they're all like on like Friday and Saturday. And I was like, hey, everybody, it's cosplay Sunday, no, or I'm not gonna be here Sunday, or which I get. Like I'm not like a one person like cosplayer. Usually at a con, like I cosplay different characters, so I kind of feel the idea of like
Yeah.
doing the same cosplay.
Oh, here's a Pokemon fucking magazine with Kirby on it.
Oh yeah, that's just like annoying me. It's like all these Pokemon, and then Kirby's here randomly.
Yeah, no, it's not mentioned anywhere else. No other Nintendo character. So I was like, oh, that's kind of weird.
Right, like I don't know. The person who makes magazines like a boomer actually thinks Kirby's a Pokemon,
Probably.
or they just like put Kirby there for some reason. Make yaoi paddles legal again.
Please. It'd be so funny.
Are yaoi paddles even like universally banned, or is it just kind of like a everybody like talks about how they miss them, but nobody has the balls to actually bring them to a con, Like,
I've never seen in the rules that yaoi paddles are not banned. I've never ever seen.
I don't think they are.
I don't think yaoi paddles are actually banned. I just don't think that anyone has the balls to bring them.
Yeah, because like there's like way worse. Like I saw somebody bringing a paddle that said something else on it, so it's like. I kind of feel like at this point the people who like yaoi paddles. Sorry, go on.
I'm gonna be honest. There's a lot more questionable stuff that people bring in than a fucking yaoi paddle. I just think that like, well, it's also starting to phase out like a lot of these like. I don't know, maybe all the people who thought it was problematic have all gone phased out. Like, I would be honest, if someone wanted to bring a yaoi paddle to fucking Akaicon, I'm 90% sure that the con chairs would be like, alright, just don't fucking, like, hit somebody with it.
I'm pretty sure everybody, like, who, like, likes yaoi paddles are, like, over the age of 30 at this point, and, like,
yes.
they've like, learned consent and, like, all that. So
like I have said, I'm pretty sure... as long as DZ gave you a nice long talk saying, hey, don't fucking touch that, you'll be fine. Oh, yeah, it's Rosé smoking the blunt. Polybius.
Mr. Undertale.
Mr. Undertale.
Emo. Where are the Chaos Emeralds? He got the D word pass.
Damn.
Heart. I printed out a bunch of hearts and gave it to people.
There's a goat.
Oh, yeah, so, like, after the con, we, went to this, like, Mexican, like, Rand flea market. Look at these, like, Dragon Ball, Amy Rose, Homer Simpson statues here.
Yes, but what if I, like, brought it and I didn't hit people with it?
Amy Rose looks weird here.
Yeah.
There's pigs, there's
Silky.
It's called Silky, yeah. Like, I was like, what is this, like, fuzzy bird that has, like, a little beak? It's like a sheepdog. So I just, like, showed ChatGPT and they told me it's a Silky. And obviously I've fact-checked it. So, like, a lot of, like, food here. We got some mango habanero and, like, this little cake or whatever. And then afterward, we went to the Riverview Mall. It's like, it's kind of nearby. Rivergate, sorry. This is, like, the most abandoned mall I've ever seen in my life. It's, like, still open. It's back rooms. It stinks of mold.
Yeah, okay, so, for reference, about 15 years ago... Probably about 12 to 15 years ago, there used to be shootings here, very common, and it was, like, basically a place for gangs in Nashville. So, like, because of the location, like, here, Antioch used to also be the same way. Antioch used to be, like really sketch because, like, there were gangs and stuff there, but, like, and people used to not come here because people go and get shot.
It's kind of like the Citadel Mall, like, of,
Yeah, it's kind of like Citadel Mall.
Except Citadel Mall is like has more people in it and more stores, so it's like this. Like the biggest like place that was kind of cool was like there's like a Spencer's that was like it was actually going out of business and they had some good sales too. Because like a lot of stores like GameStop and they're going out of business, they have like no sales. It's like fuck you. But this one's like up to 50% off, which is kind of nice. And,
yeah, we found some cool stuff.
And it was like fully stocked too, because like a lot of places are like we're having a golf business sale, but like it's like 10 to 20% off right now, and by the time you get like 50%, like everything's been like taken pretty much.
My teammate pal has been peas bonded. There you go. We have skirted them.
Here's an abandoned ass like pretzel like store, and it looks so like it's been abandoned for years.
Okay, alright, the fucking malls and like horror games like Resident Evil, like Dead Rising and whatnot. You could argue Silent Hill. This is definitely one of those places where like here. Yeah, that's the thing, is, like, it's eerily quiet, and people will go and look at you. They just kind of just stare when you're in here. It's like, you're not actually supposed to be here.
I posted a Google review, and I just, like, put the coffee pasta of the back rooms on there.
That's really what this is. Is it pretty low rated now?
It has, like, It's like 3.9 stars. A lot of people were like, yeah, I could tell like back in the day this had like a lot of character to it, you know.
No, it did not have character. It had people getting shot.
There's this like geek store here, like maybe back in the day, it means like the 80s, you know. There's like a geek store here, had some cool selection of stuff, but it was pretty empty as well. Shadow like has like a little Pokemon Violet figure here. I wasn't ready to pay like $100 for like a figure. Perhaps like the most like active place in this like mall is a little like, you know, tabletop like place or whatever. It's kind of like the E-Town Mall. E-Town Mall is pretty like, well, it's kind of being renovated right now. They're actually being like rebuilt, but like it's pretty empty otherwise, except for like the little like, you know, comic shop. It's like a weird like cross thing. Empty ass like anime store that's probably like bootleggy as fuck. Oh yeah, and then like we finished off the trip. Oh, it's interesting to look around indeed. Like I like to do a shoot in there.
Dude, honestly, like it's really back rooms. Apparently, he said it smelled like mold. I didn't really smell mold.
The further you went in, you started to smell it. But then we kind of finished off by having like a little like near the mall. There's this place called what's it called?
Sushi Kingdom.
Sushi Kingdom's all you can eat. And it's like
yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, $30 a pop. Honestly, like.
So we stuffed our face with sushi.
Yeah, and the fried Oreos kind of fucked with my.
Yeah, like a.
There you go, takoyaki. Yeah, you can get a hibachi. There was ramen as well, but I'm gonna be honest, I was so full.
I tried their pineapple fried rice.
It was pretty good.
Yeah, like because they had like chicken and like I was like, what the hell's pineapple fried rice? And it's just, you know, fried rice with the pineapple chunks, so it's kind of like vegetarian if you're like, you know, ovo vegetarian anyway. But yeah, they got these like it's like fried Oreos like you get the fare, but except you know, it's more like, you know,
takoyaki style.
What's the term for it?
Teriyaki.
Not teriyaki.
Takoyaki.
No, it's the term. It's a Japanese term for fried. It's because the texture's like a lot different. It's on the tip of my tongue. No, it's not. Tempura, yeah.
Tempura.
I'm gonna start with a T. I just like left my memory.
We're all just, you know, like saying like T words.
Here's
this little asshole who tried to actually escape through to the front yard when I got back.
Here's like now her photos.
So Trash King spent an ungodly long time doing this crane game, but he came back and we got this cool necklace as the thing that he won, which I'll show off later.
What a terrible angle on my face, by the way. You just see like it looks so chubby.
I took a video and I guess I didn't upload the video.
Yeah, but that crane was impossible to win. But actually, I finally did one and like
get your own hole, dude.
Little mushroom necklace.
He's pissing me off.
Yeah, like Exhibition 33 cosplays.
That's Mickey, Becca, and I forgot Becca's.
There's husband. This booth like this like trash cosplayer who like, you know, makes cosplays.
Yeah, his name is Cosplays from Trash. And he makes cosplays just from garbage.
He had little games where like, you know, you like win the game, you get a prize or whatever. I fished these bells out of this like bowl using a magnet. And I spun the wheel and won a prize. Like earned some money. It's in the dealer hall.
So I tried hitting these things like kind of like, you know, like at the fair when you go and like throw something there. But the problem was I probably had the game, but just as I was about to start, they put him right next to Cosplay Repair, and 3 girls with the most elaborate dresses known to man come up right behind me, and I'm like, if I actually lock in and throw this, I am actually going to probably hurt you in the process. So I told him, I'm like, can I mulligan this and play a different game? He's like, yeah, that's fine. I did this little matching game, and I got a ribbon.
I won $1 whole, and I spent it on like a ribbon.
Sexy Garfield. And we went to his vintage store.
Oh yeah, it's right by the chicken place. Yeah, this like kind of like 90s vintage store. It has like some old school items in it.
Also, Garfield is kind of a meme.
There we go.
There's us.
People were like crazy about masks, being like, you know, like, oh my god, this mask looks so good. Like, how'd you make it? Like, blah blah blah. It's like, bro, this is like a Spirit Halloween mask. You can look like I looked at online and like currently it's out of stock, but maybe like this season they'll bring it back, the Jax costume.
Yeah, you're at the May dress now.
I do want to buy, I want to get a May dress that can fit me because like it's so hard to find a May dress in my size because they're like, you know, made for Japanese women, so it's hard to find one for like a 6 foot tall, you know, like kind of buff man, you know, like where's my size at?
I mean, 2XL like is like pushing the limit for me, so you know.
They have like better Jax heads I want to get on like Etsy though. Let me show you this. Let's see. Jax head. Yeah, They got like actually like full on like fursuit heads here. Look at that thing there.
Oh my god.
By the way, this thing is like you can go to Bamboo Studio and 3D print it for free if you have like the printer.
Yeah.
Okay, I just saw one like earlier. Type in Jack's Digital Circus.
There's so much already. Cursed Pomni plush. Dude, apparently one of my friends is like almost all the entire cast of this Digital Circus plushies. Like apparently like he's bought a shitload. And we're thinking about doing a did someone buy it?
Well, last time I checked it, it's like 3 left or whatever. So maybe it's a lot of stock and they shut it down. But it was like $300 something. And it's like way more round or whatever. So we can also try Etsy as well because let me try Google as well. Sometimes for some reason like it shows you the head. Let's see here. Etsy. No, I cannot find this.
Is this what you mean?
Well, the one I found was like way better looking and cheaper. That's kind of jank for $600. Like, don't you just show me?
Jack's Helmet Cosplay Kit.
I'm on my way. It's Horse Saturday.
Oh yeah, it's Horse Saturday, guys.
No, the one I saw was like, it was like fuzzy like this, but like, it was like, see, this is just like a mask that goes over your face. But this one's like a head you actually put on that's like 3-dimensional.
Honestly, we should go make. I don't know.
I mean, I don't think I need it. Like, if I ever want to go to like a fur con though, like I probably need like up my ante a little bit. Cause I can spend like $1,000 on a fursuit, but like like a $300 head that I could wear with this like for the rest of the outfit, fine. Oh yeah, by the way, those gloves there, like so I could not find my Jack's gloves, and I found some white gloves. I tried dyeing them yellow, but like they did not turn out very well, pretty much. So what I did, I got some kitchen gloves at Walmart, and by the time I took them off, my hands were all like dry. It's like, oh my god.
Yeah.
I actually did order a pair, and they're now in, but they didn't make it on time.
I got like a few of these, so just you can keep going till you.
Alrighty.
There's our friend.
Heck yeah.
There's Danielle.
Oh yeah, flipping off Pomni.
There's a time I was like, what the fuck? I caught them at like a funny time.
Oh, you know how difficult it is to be like autistic guy sometimes?
Why?
Because it's like, I hate looking people in the eye, but so it's like when I'm looking at her, it's like, I won't be like staring at her, you know what, Just saying. That's kind of like, look at the side or whatever, it's like, I try looking her out occasionally. Well, honestly, like, Queen does all the talking, I just kind of like, look at my phone or whatever.
That's the problem, I'm a certified yapper. We were talking about, like, so much shit. We were just, like, fucking, like, talking all the shit.
Right, there's the,
there's you.
Shot of the group there.
Yep.
I look so hentai-protagonist-y.
You look really... That was Jerry! That was... Alright, hold on, Sue. Did I put the prop...
I could partially see there. What's up?
Did I put the prom picture in here?
Prom?
Just keep scrolling.
Businessman Jack? No, it's like it's anime schoolboy Jacks. It's from the new episode.
It's from the new episode. Keep going. There.
It got quite a few pictures as Jackson Pomni. People liked it. Somebody's kid liked it too.
Someone's kid was like talking. Oh yeah. So there's one. I don't know if I took a picture of it. And then there's a Shinigami.
Yeah.
So this is someone's D&D character, and they gave me a trinket.
Yeah, I don't know like shit about that, but it looks cool.
I don't know. I asked that. Well, I asked them straight up. I was like, hey, what are you cosplaying? I don't know what it is. Oh, I saw this bird. I don't know. Then I saw turkey. I saw silky. And I saw another bird. Then we got some Hispanic food or Mexican food. Born Evil, saved by Christian.
It says Chris, and then like there's a T at the end, which looks like it said like saved by Chris.
He's saved by Chris Thorndike. What are you talking about?
By the way, I love like Christian graffiti because like I don't think really like defacing somebody's property is like very Christian of you, but golf I guess.
Okay.
Oh, there was another picture too. Let me post on. It's on I put a censored version on Discord because like it's somebody's kid. Post on like.
Yeah, I was gonna go and share this on like my Twitter,
Yeah.
but also I don't want to share it on Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is a little kid. Like she begged her mom to stop and have us take a picture, and she said, "Oh yeah, no, that's totally fine." And like she was just talking about like the series and all that, and it was really cute. Kind of warmed my cold little heart.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Now for some.
So, also we should probably gonna talk about the risque cosplay.
Oh yeah,
how, yeah. So apparently I won. I still don't know how the fuck I won. I practiced in the hotel room for 30 minutes while Trash King was out finding gloves for his Jax cosplay. So, and I didn't even, like, practice my routine. I just kind of, like, said, fuck it, we ball.
And we also didn't even get in.
And I almost I almost didn't get in, first and foremost, because I messaged the director and was like, okay, so I got confirmation that my panel was accepted. And I went, well, cool. What if I go sign up for the risque cosplay? I sign up, then I get a message like at 24 hours later, hey Trash Queen, or hey Arcelia, we have your application, but the problem is that this filled up within the first 24 hours. Yes. Apparently within the first 24 hours, all the signups were there, and some person behind that would perform before me, they were some has-been hotel thing. I don't know the character, but they just had a bunch of bondage rope. They were good too. That's what's crazy, is I still don't know how the fuck I won. They said they signed up, and they were the first of the waitlist people. So I was like, well, shit. And so then I get a message from from like the person who kind of runs the adult track in this event, because this is kind of their baby. They're like, hey, I really want to see you perform. I'm going to go and see what I can do. See if I can get you in. So I said, okay, bet. So then I get a message, like, my email next day saying, congrats, you're in, you know. We need your music finalized by today. And we need your music finalized by the 20th. And I went, well, shit, today's the fucking 20th. So, I'm like, well, I'm just going to lock in with this song. And then, because of bullshit, because last weekend I was, like, we were kind of, like, throwing together this, like, cosplay last minute, you know, just kind of, like, trying to go and get some shit. I didn't have any real time to practice, so I was like, well, shit. So, you know, I'm like, I get there, you know, everyone's all kind of a little nervous, but I'm like, you know, if I win, I win. If I don't win, I don't win. And I was like, I performed, and people said it was really good, but I don't remember shit. And, like, honestly, like, I was watching the other people, like, Aubrey too, and the Seymour. They were, like, way before me, and they were super fucking good. There was, like I said, there was a little Brazilian Miku who came up there with a whole hot tub and started doing these, like, dances and shit. There were a couple of, like, exhibition performers. Like, I know Moose was, and maybe Jupiter was? I don't remember if they were.
Oh, thank God the transition got canceled.
Okay, good. Alright, cool. Thank God that transition.
We'll talk about that, like, after.
We'll talk about that after all this. We'll talk about that in my rambling. So, like, I go and get on stage, and, like, when I took off my shoe, I threw it. And I almost threw it and hit a speaker. And then I dropped my cigarette on stage. And there was a lot of shit that just kind of, like, randomly went everywhere. And I'm so sorry to the stage kittens, the snack pack, the stage kittens who cleared up. Basically, for everyone who doesn't know, those are the gals or guys or theys who come up there and grab your shit and then bring it when you take off your clothes and stuff and go and give it back to you. Usually there's only one or two, but they had like five of these people, and they just like came out there and they just did it. And one of them's like, "Here, you lost this somewhere. I managed to recover your shoe. I don't know where the fuck you found it though." So I was like, "Oh, thank you, my dude." So yeah, like I get off and like they start announcing the judges awards, and I'm like, yeah, I'm really good at that one. There was a gal who went up there as Ripley from Alien. And she did, like, this really cool routine. She had, like, so much, like, fucking props and everything. Like, everyone just brought their A game. That's the thing. It's, like, I'm not saying, oh, I don't know why I won as, like, an imposter syndrome thing. The thing is, everyone did that good. And, like, me and, you know, DZ and, like, others, we were all like, yeah, everyone was just that good. And, like, but apparently, according to the judges, they said, oh, yeah, no. As soon as apparently they saw mine, they were like, yeah, we kind of locked you in. I was like, God damn, really? They're like, yeah. I'm like, why? They're like, you were confident? I'm like, yeah, I was. I think it's because of the years of burlesque that I kind of have under my belt. 2 years of burlesque and that's like 3 shows. Nothing too special there, but like, honestly, like, I feel like it gave me kind of the push, and it's like, it's a very like safe and like, you know, positive environment. Like, you know, yes, the Colorado ones were positive. Everyone, you were allowed to join and all that. But, like, when it came to the audience, there was very little support for me. And I'm just going to go and say that right the fuck now. Like, there were people who come, like, but the thing is that, you know, it's like, okay, I'm not really a part of this crowd. I moved here. They don't really know me. So it's like, it's much harder. But it was like, here, it's like, okay, people didn't even know who the fuck I was, but they just felt more supportive, and, like, you know, I guess people really enjoyed it, but it was very awkward, knowing that Tenna was staring at me in the audience. Yes, apparently one of the judges was Tenna. So, when I started, you know, like, kind of taking off the jacket and the sweater and everything, I'm like, damn, Tenna, you're about to get a front row seat to everything, sir, so, yeah. It is definitely TV time, but it was a lot of fun, and here's the trophy. Here's the trophy. I'm going to probably put it up somewhere. Trust me, I was, like, crying. Like, I accidentally grabbed one of the snack pack people's, like, fans are like, that one's not yours. I'm like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Like, I was, like, shaking. Like, apparently... They said, we're never gonna forget how you looked when you walked up stage, because you literally, like, looked fucking like a deer in headlights, like someone fucking shot you. You were not expecting this. I'm like, no, I absolutely wasn't. Like, I don't. Again, I was not coming there to win, but winning would have been nice, so... Alright, I can show my badge, but Trash King has his, like, actual name on there.
Hey guys, by the way, you know, I don't know if it's because of Tennessee's, like, puritanical laws or whatever, like, I know it's, like, nowadays, like, the burlesque, they don't really, like, throw money at you anymore.
Okay, so, risque cosplay is not really money-focused.
That's where God it used to be. Which
Maybe it was?
Which, you know, I don't really care that much, but it's kind of nice people throw money at you.
I mean, here's the thing. If you throw money at me when I'm fucking performing at a convention, that's all going to be used in the dealer from the next day.
There was a drag show, like, we kind of caught the tail end of because, like, we were kind of busy, and, like, the shows went fucking hard, man. Like,
oh, yeah, they were fucking incredible. Like,
people were throwing money there, though, and, like...
it's for charity.
Yeah, it's like, for Children's Hospital, so...
Well, yeah, like, I don't remember Risque ever having, like, money thrown at me. Like, I know, like, obviously, like, Peachy shows or Buggy shows, obviously, you know, those were money-focused, and, you know, these days, like, Buggies are actually, you have to go pay at the door to, like, actually get in there. And basically the money's all pooled for the performers, which is kind of cool, you know, because I have a friend who's on there, and they're having a good time with it, and, you know, they pull in some stuff, and I have been said, if you ever are out in my neck in the woods, just give me a holler, and I'll let you into and I'll put you in my show. I'm like, oh, cool. They're really nice. I love Buggy. She's fucking great. Yes. Peachy doesn't fucking really do burlesque shows all that much anymore. She's in theater right now. She's doing her theater arc. I don't fucking care. Good for her. But yeah, like okay, so all right, so this is not the fault of the convention. Full disclaimer, this is the fault of what the fuck is wrong with your fucking, like, legislator Tennessee. So the drag show is 18 plus, actually. Like, it's actually on schedule 18 plus. You want to know why? Because Tennessee has a fucking law banning drag performances for anyone under the age of 18. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, I did not see a single titty. I did not see a single cheek of ass. I did not see anyone's fucking crotch out. The most I saw anyone take off was Jupiter's little Pinkie Pie jacket. They took off and a glitter fucking spilled out of there. Thank you, Tagami. But, like, you know, my buddy, Moose, they have a whole drag performance, you know, persona's androgeniality, I think. They look like Lady Gaga. I straight up thought that they were, like, fucking Lady Gaga when I saw them after the show. But I watched their performance on Instagram. They were just doing splits. They were doing cartwheels. They were dancing around. There is nothing sexual with these drag shows. Oh, my God.
Yeah, like, it's like way worse. Take your kid to, like, Hooters or something.
Yeah, you see more shit at Hooters. You see more shit at, like, fucking football games with those cheerleaders. Like, I'm just gonna go and say right now, like, okay, Now, I never really went to drag shows because they didn't really think that would go and resonate with me all that much, but it's like, alright, I kind of want to go to a few more of these. There's your kind of fire. Like, the performers are really good. Like, they have good energy, and it's like, it's not, you know...
Probably for 2026, I want to, like, actually attend the drag show, like, instead of catching the tail end, you know, like, cause I like what I saw, Because we're definitely going back next year. Because like
I'm a judge.
Yeah, she being a winner, she's now judging at the risque cosplay.
Me and Warwinds are going to be judging you. And by judging, we going, oh, we love you.
We actually want to go back to Akaicon like last year. We were busy at the Rolling Stones concert.
Yeah, we were actually in Chicago during Akaicon last year. So as long as I don't schedule a concert that weekend, I'm gonna try not to go and schedule a concert.
Before we show more shit though, I guess I had like let's see. Let's talk about like gripes before we go. Like top short shit off.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna be honest. My one and really only complaint that has already been addressed with the staff. It's actually already been talked about, and they're gonna go and implement something different next year.
A lot of
fucking stamps.
Okay, like first off, I just want to say that like a lot of my complaints are like kind of more about the convention center itself. You know, like them shutting everything down after like 1:30 or whatever. It's like okay, 2 or 3 I get, but like 1:30, man, like come on.
I needed a pee, and they wouldn't let me go pee.
Like also like you know, that should be pretty much okay. So like for like 18 plus panels, like a lot of cons have like wristbands. You know, you just show your ID and they put a little wristband on you, and it's like easy for people to check or whatever. But like
kind of
Akaicon, they had this little like red stamp upon your like hand. But the thing is, it's like so hot and humid, and you know you're in like a sweaty ass cosplay. That shit like melts off and like smears and gets all over your like shirt or whatever.
Yeah.
And then people are like, I have to stamp you again, you know, because like this is just a red blob on your like arm. It's like, come on, man, can't you tell I'm like not a minor at this point, man?
You know what's really funny is, like that's the thing is like, they did go and say next year they're gonna probably go and do stickers or something else to kind of go and like indicate that you are an adult to your adult.
People are like, oh, people can swap the stickers. It's like, yeah, fucking minor counts like draw like a red, you know, take a marker and just like draw it on there and like you know.
They should make like the stickers like tear proof, or you can't fucking like tear it off or anything or scratch it off. So yeah, like that was my one complaint. And like the whole like closing the convention center, like okay, not even letting people go potty, like what the fuck, like that's kind of a little dumb. But that's again not the fault of the con itself, it's the convention center. I know we were probably skirting the limit even just being out there after a certain hour. Also like panels were pretty good, but like there was one panel, it was like a One Piece quiz panel. It was like pretty good. Like thing was is the panel was like supposed to be like an hour long, but like the panel actually like lasted like 30 minutes because they did like one round taking place during like pre-time skip, and like once that was over, it's like, well, the panel's over. It's like, why not have like 2 quizzes, like one pre-time skip, one post-time skip? Yeah, so I guess to the people that are running that, if you're gonna do it next year, if you see this, just some feedback. Just make a post-time skip one, or make a second pre-time skip one, or have the time skip be up to like Wano because the Academy ain't done yet. Well, they'll be done like probably next year. Togami, why are you screaming? That's a suggestion though, child. I flunked that fucking quiz, man, because it was like, you know, questions I kind of forgot about. I was also very fucking tired on Saturday because, like, I slept, but I had trouble falling asleep because I was so hyped for my fucking win that I was like, oh my god, I get to go and come back! Ah! So, I slept, but at what cost? Trying to think of, like, what the questions they asked there in the One Piece quiz. It was like, where was this character fucking born or some shit, and, like... I got one question like, where is like Sanji born? North Blue, South Blue, East Blue, or oh my god, it's like I forgot. And like, that's the thing. Like, I'm sorry. It's been like 4 years since I read pre-time skip fucking One Piece, so it was a lot of like accelerated reader type questions. Like, there's certain characters that I was just like, who the fuck is this again? Because, like, I'm sorry, I've been, like, fucking with post-time skip for almost half a decade now, so, like, pre-time skip is kind of a little bit, like... I forgot. So, like, I mean, it's been 4 years. That's how I'll go and explain it, because I think it was 2021 when I first reread One Piece. Yep. And I finished pre-time skip in a month. So, like, it's getting close to 5 years at this point since I fucking, like, you know, read pre-time skip One Piece. And, like, the thing is with post-time skip is that I kind of go back and I watch the anime of that more. Like, I've kept up with Wano, I've kept up with Egghead, you know. I was going to do a Dressrosa rewatch, even though I know that thing is slow as balls, you know. I don't need to watch Punk Hazard, I remember Punk Hazard. But it's like, I'm going to be honest, like, post-time skip is just kind of there's a lot more to remember. I personally just maybe it's because it's just been so long, but yeah.
Alrighty, so yes, for like such a small donor haul, I found some good stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So this is my badge. I can show off mine because it doesn't have my government name on there because I never put my name on there. Pronon badge. Wee. There was also a woo in there, but I didn't have another badge to go trade with him. Some diversity is our strength, and then TV time, and then my award winning, and a panelist badge.
I ain't like huge on like show my pronouns, but I just like to collect badge ribbons.
That's how I feel. It's like I just like the badge ribbon. So.
Oh yeah, there's a soap.
Our
a picture of it.
Our soap and deodorant from the Oitakus. This is the
artwork for the One Piece panel we're talking about. It's cute. It's cute. There we go. Pretty shit.
We got.
Oh, we got some tea here.
The LGBT.
Oh yeah, like LGBT, like QIA, whatever. Like, honestly, I just got this because the flavor is delicious.
Yeah, the flavor's super fucking good.
And if you get two of them, you get like a little strainer spoon. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah. And then fiery cinnamon spice. This was. Okay, so.
A Mori sticker we talked to
this guy. His name is Soda, or he goes by Soda, and he is a huge Raincoat fan. He and his partner were cosplaying Shinigami and Coconut Head, and they were super nice. And like, okay, I'm not really in my Danganronpa phase anymore, so I was kind of looking around because I wanted to support the guy because like his stuff was cheap. His stuff was pretty fucking cheap. Like that sticker set was only like a couple bucks. So I was like, dang, okay, that's the thing. Everyone was very cheap, and so I got a baddie with a fatty. That's what we've been calling it. I walked by and I said, oh, it's a baddie with a fatty. A Susie Deltarune sticker. Because I love my girl Susie.
Alright, I'm covering her ass up, but like there's a naked Nico Robin hugging the big chopper. Pretty nice.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
More asses are going to need to be covered. Rebecca and Lucy.
She's wearing a thong, man. You can get away with it.
You can get away with it. It's fine. It's fine. Morgan, Lilith.
There's like here's a Sicko with huge ass titties.
I love this artist. I don't know if anybody here can see the Zelda thing in the background, but it's actually the same artist, and so is the Nico Robin we have.
He draws like the women pretty nicely.
He honestly is good, period. Like, I really like his stuff. A shroom necklace because he won the crane game.
Yep.
Oh, I guess I can show off the Spencer stuff. So, we're doing a Digital Circus Hooters at Dragon Con. So, I'm going to do a Hooters Pomni, and he's probably going to do Hooters Jax. We have a Hooters Kinger, and we have a Hooters Ragatha, I think. So, I'm just going to wear this. It's not the official uniform, but I'm probably going to get an official uniform for him. You want to show off this one, because this is kind of your thing?
Oh, yeah, I got this here. Despite everything, it's still you.
Wow.
I just like that.
And then we got Sans Undertale.
Playing a trumpet.
With a trumpet. Honestly, I got this because I bought our awards for people who won our games from this one artist, and I said, oh, Sans. This is the tea brewer thing we got.
Yep.
It's in the shape of a heart. It's cute. It's from my buddy's booth. We met during Risque, and I spoke with him and his
it's tape,
wife.
But it's like a soap. This is like RP in the shape of like a tombstone.
Yeah, they had like creepy cryptids. I found $1.
Ooh.
These are yours.
Oh yeah, like this guy's like a manga, like kind of interesting. Has like a Harlequin with a nice butt on it. It's called Flipside.
There's also titties.
By Brian Folk. I haven't read the volume yet, but decided to buy the first one. I always like to try to like support like the authors there any way I can, even though I have a hard time reading books or finishing books for that matter. I'm reading fucking like Dune, Children of Dune right now. The book fell apart, literally. I'm like,
yeah.
I'm tearing off pages, having to finish it up.
Here.
See here, here's a Tales. Right here.
Here, more stuff. You can show off these guys.
Shadow. There's Shadow. There's a weird free sticker I found.
That's a promotion for
Oh, yeah.
CitrusCon.
It's like
an online YaoiCon.
It's a YaoiCon. It's like, like a Discord con or whatever. It's like, online, but like...
Hey, buddy.
I don't really care about virtual cons, but honestly, like, it seems like nowadays it'd be a pretty good way to, like, kind of feels like you're, pitching something, where it's like, oh, there's, like, enough interest at this con, like, eventually I can, like, make it physical or whatever. I mean, that's the idea.
Yeah.
Because, back like, 5 years ago, it was, like, just a COVID thing, but I guess now it's pretty good for, like, pitching cons or whatever when you can't know the money.
This is yours.
I may try to do it sometime. I got Murray from Sly Cooper because he's a badass.
So, my buddy Red Wolf Studios, they have gotten so much better with their art in recent years. Like, honestly, like, that's from their booth, and they've gotten, like, super fucking good.
This is the free comic book day Dragon Ball Z thing. Basically like a preview of Dragon Ball Z.
So, remember the bird D&D character? She said, you can take a trinket. So I have a bookmark in the shape of some waves that I got from the D&D bird person. So when we were Pomni and Jax, 2 gals just came up and gave us these bracelets. I got one with the lesbian colors. He got one with some sort of pride flag colors. I don't remember. I think it was like blue and like yellow and stuff. It might have been the pansexual colors. I don't know. They were free and I thought that was really nice. They also gave me this other weird one as well. It was like a bracelet that you can go in. Kind of odd to wear, but they said, we really love your costumes. Here, take this. So I said, okay, cool. I got a shell from one of the free trinket tables. And then finally, well, until I start seeing SKA merchandise at conventions, I need to fulfill my dopamine hit that is Final Fantasy XIV charms. Because I don't have a problem, you do. That's what you get for reading so hard. Yeah, damn, stop reading so hard. Damn. So, I got myself a World's Best Asian Emmett Cell, because I love him. And I got the Warrior Light Simp Xenos because that's my baby girl. They also had a Grahatia one, but like I have so much Grahatia stuff. I don't have a problem, you do, guys. I always gotta go with my baby girls. If there's any 14 related stuff, I try to go and support the artists. Like, if they at least have some character that I enjoy or something that I like. Like, they had this really nice print as well, but I'm like, I don't really need more prints. Hey, can you not, like, eat my trophy there, buddy? Alright, so, yeah, that's everything I can show off on the stream.
Yeah.
Either way, it was a fun con, it was a chill con, it was a great fucking... I'm really glad that I went.
I'll be back for 2026. Like, maybe I'll swing on GCon next year, but honestly, I kind of just feel like doing a Akaicon instead. I don't really regret it.
I'm gonna be honest, like, I recommend Akaicon a lot more over OMG, because OMG actually, like, show, they actually... Akaicon actually, like, takes care of their programming, and they try to go and, like, always do better next year.
Yeah. If I had, like, one suggestion, like, with Akaicon as well, like, I know Dee's trying to get, like, guests there, like, whoever's in charge of guests, trying to get guests, kind of appeal to, like, the youth nowadays, like, the little, like, teens, 20s, or whatever. Maybe throw in, like, an old school, like, guest from voice acting, I don't know.
Just one, but I will go and say, for cosplay guests... They had some really good ones. Like, yeah. I don't praise cosplay guests. Frankly, I'm going to be honest. I fucking hate cons that usually do cosplay guests. But the thing is, they don't just get these, like, conventionally attractive women who have a booth. And they sell you these, like, prints of their boring-ass fucking Android 18 cosplay. I'm sorry. This is definitely a jab at Rose Snap. Fuck that bitch. Fuck that basic-ass little bitch. Little fucking... Damn. Fuck that basic-ass bitch. But, like... That, like, they actually go and get people that are fun to talk to, supportive. Like, obviously, one of my friends was a cosplay guest, and I was excited for her, oh, that's really nice. But then, like, they had a whole cosplay group, guests of cost repair, basically. They were basically cost repair, but they're professional, like, seamstresses and all that, and they all came in dressed as little, like, nurses. They were Pokemon nurses this year. The trash guy, I love the trash guy. He was so fucking nice. And, like, yes, he had cosplay prints, but he's like, I just want to go and show you all the cool things you can go make with trash. And he had fun little games, and he actually, enjoyed, kind of doing all that. And, like, the other one that I really fucking like, that, like, honestly, like, I may try to go and see if I can, like, figure out how to be a part of this, maybe in the future, the Mermaid Lady. Her name is, like, Coral something, I don't know, but, like, first of all, she's fucking gorgeous, and she makes a lot of her own stuff, so it's like, okay, she does have the pretty appeal, she does have the cosmaker appeal, but she's a professional mermaid for the Renaissance Fair. That's right, she's a fucking mermaid for the Renaissance Fair. And she lets you take photos with her for free. She tells you all about this. She gives you, like, hey, here's how you can go and get involved. She shows you the tails. She lets you put on the tails if you want to. And, like, that's the type of guests I want if you're going to be doing cosplay guests at a con. Yep. Like, I don't want these, like, boring ass cosplay guests who sit there and then go and make a 40-minute video trashing the con's cosplay contest. I want, like, actual fucking people who do shit for the community. Exactly. Darn, I'm starting to sound like Beautiful DMC at this point. But I could go on all day about how much I fucking hate some of these cosplay guests are, where they're just social media fucking brained, and it's like, I don't care that you have 1 million fucking followers. What kind of cool stuff do you bring to the community? Like, shut the fuck up otherwise. But, like, these guys were all super nice, super chill. They had, like, little freebies. You can go and talk to them. And, like, it was just a very, like, open and accepting sort of guest. And, like, it's 1,000,000 times better than what I have seen at other cons with cosplay guests. So, that is my rant about how good the cosplay guests are, and so thank you for doing all that. Y'all should go bring the mermaid back. I like the fucking mermaid. She's really nice. Mm-hmm. Bring the trash guy back, too. I like trash guy.
Heck yeah.
Like, I just want more of those types of guests, and, like, oh, and the other ones, too, that I liked as cosplay guests, again, the snack pack. They were basically a bunch of people in their 20s, 30s that are in St. Louis, and they're professional, like, not even professional, they just do bunny suit groups, and they make their own bunny suits, and they go and do shoots of their own bunny suits, and they were all really nice.
Heck yeah. Oh, man. That was one hell of a conversation, sorry.
I know, I just kind of went on my whole soapbox. I didn't mean to soapbox that.
Oh, good.
I think it was just, that was just a praise point I wanted to bring up before the end of the, stream, because that was something that I really fucking like. Like, you do not see me praising cosplay guests. Honestly, I walk past most cosplay guests, okay? Like, the most I do is, like, maybe talk to, like, Johnny Junkers, or,
also,
the one guy who helps me 3D print, I forget his fucking name. What's up?
Also, yeah, we went overtime, like, I thought it would be, like, an hour tops, but, like, hour 20 minutes, like, not bad for, like, a small con.
I think we just had a lot of good things to say.
Yeah, like, definitely always go to these, like, con retrospectives. I'm sorry there wasn't, like, no judgment stream tonight, but, like, I can't get a hold of anybody.
One of them was taking care of the animals.
Like, there was, like, an incident that happened last week. I don't know what happened with Wes, but, I don't know. So
yeah, I'm not exactly sure what happened with Narshi. Like, apparently something fucking happened last week, and I don't fucking know. I may go and send him a message being like, hey, are you okay? What the fuck happened? I'm not sure. I would really, really, really like for you to respond if something happened, if I offended you, even though I don't actually fucking know what the fuck happened. I just got a hearsay through people.
Well, he got mad and left, like, before the stream, and, like, the conversation was between the other guy, so it wasn't us.
Yeah, it wasn't us, but I'm like, if I'm guilty by association, I'm sorry.
And
the thing is that it was such a kerfluffle none of us were involved with, that when Riku and I messaged Riku asking if he knew what the fuck was going on. He said no.
Okay, so our next con is we went to a very small con that we haven't gone to in years, and the next con we haven't gone to in years as well, but, like, it is huge. We're going to Dragon Con next. Dragon Con, I already got the hotel sorted out. The thing is like, if I want to get a hotel in downtown Atlanta, I'm going to have to spend, like, thousands of dollars, and I don't have the money for that. So I got, like, a hotel that's, like, a couple miles away. You can, like, Uber back and forth, or even, like, walk when it's, like, night outside or whatever, but probably just Uber. It's, like, $1,100 total for, like, between Wednesday and Monday, so that's not bad at all.
Yeah, so that's, like, 5 fucking days, and, well, there apparently is a parking lot, like, that's pretty close by. You can just park for, like, 15 a day. That's not fucking terrible.
But there was, like, a incident earlier today where, like, I kind of, like, lost an hour of time because of this, because I was, like, freaking out. It's been handled, but, So like Expedia's got like kind of like Airbnb listings now, like Airbnb style. And I got like I tried to go in for like an apartment like thing or whatever. And it looked like it was like one of those things where you like book now and pay later, but no, they actually like charged me immediately for $900. It's like, bro, I don't have like $900 on me right now. So I had to like, cancel and like talk to people and make sure everything's gonna be right or whatever. But the charge is gone now. And like I got like a regular ass hotel instead, because apparently Airbnb style places, apparently they like to cancel before the con and like upcharge it.
Yeah, so there are horror stories that I have read for the last 2 to 3 years in the Dragon Con groups that people will have, book through Airbnb, book through Verbo, whatever the fuck it is, book through, hell, even Expedia. And they get canceled in the last fucking second.
But yeah, like
and so down under Indianapolis.
So I'm just gonna show you guys like how much it's gonna cost, like if you want to stay in downtown Atlanta, not like out we're staying in the Midtown area, but like if you want to get like to the heart of the action, like during Dragon Con season, here's how much like Expedia's charging. Let's see. $2,846, $8,269.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the Ritz, They're kind of known for being like expensive, but like, come on, $4,000, $2,800. That's for like 5 days, mind you. Let's see, $3,000, $4,000, $6,000. Like stuff I cannot afford, like stuff where it's like, if I stuffed the room with like 10 people, maybe be like bearable, but I could not like, swing this. And meanwhile, the hotel I got is like $1,100 total for 5 days. Not too bad. I can save up for that.
And
possibly bring another person. I don't know. Probably not.
I'd rather not go and bring a third person.
But let me show you this one here. This listing takes a cake before we leave.
Yeah, before we leave, y'all need to go and like look at this fucking listing. This is the funniest
this
fucking
feels
thing.
like a shit post, but best in building brand. Okay, this is called best in building brand new appliances, completely renovated start to finished. So like here's a room. Here's a room. Here's like the view, I guess. Here's the kitchen.
Normal fucking place, right? Kind of, how much do you guys think this one is?
No, we're gonna let you guys guess before, like...
Guys, in the comments, guess how much this property is.
To, like, rent.
To rent.
Yeah.
To rent for 5 days. Do you guys think it's 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 8,000, 10,000 maybe? Because, it is got a nice little view there of Atlanta.
I mean, it's like a nice view, but like the kitchen, like nothing home to write home about,
You get that view of that ugly ass Weston.
$10,000. No, 78 million.
78 million.
$27,507 total with 5 days. What? Like this has got to be like an error. Like, do you mean like because the normal price here? What's the normal price? They went for a night.
12 million.
Like, it had to be a typo, right? You mean like 1,200 or maybe like even 120. You did not mean $12 million, right?
This has been on Expedia for like 2 months now, by the way.
Is this like some child trafficking ring or something that's going on here?
This feels like a child trafficking ring.
Like, one bedroom, one bathroom, sleeps 4. $78 million, yeah.
This feels like a child trafficking ring.
What the... I'm also like mailing this person like, what the fuck are you thinking here?
Is there a way to report listings?
Like,
this feels like this should be reported.
Maybe I should, bro. Like,
there's no host name, no reviews yet.
No reviews. Share feedback. Maybe I should like log in. Like, I'll ask a question here. I guess that's the answer is. Like, why is this 12? Like, bro, man, like, this doesn't look like a place Bill Gates stays at. Bro, I just want to put on the facts, man. Why is this $12 million a night? It's got to be some weird shit, man. Like, you know, the whole, like, I know it's kind of bullshit, but that whole, like, Wayfair shit a few years back where it's like, oh, why is this, like, piece of furniture $10,000, you know, like, something's up. Extra person charge may apply. Oh, shit, extra person. But yeah, like, that's a stream. I'll see you guys later, probably tomorrow for Kingdom Hearts with Weasel's channel. I may try to do something later on, you know, to make up for the fact there wasn't a game stream this week.
Yeah.
May try to finally work on that Why Are We the Unruly Cosplayers video. I'm not sure. But yeah, ta-ta.
We don't really cosplay. Bye-bye.